Hello and welcome to my stream. This is going to be for Dragon's Quest Builder, and it's going to be chapter number 3 and my challenges episode. Previously in my series for Dragon's Quest Builder, we've already completed chapter number 3. So what I'm going to do now is going to load my save for that and go over the challenges for each one of the chapter challenges. So as you can see, I've already completed all of the challenges for all 4 chapters. I'm just doing this so that way everyone can has the knowledge to actually complete all of those challenges, because it does give each and every individual challenge does unlock special items for you to be able to use in the free build mode on Terra Incognita. So we'll go ahead and start with this list. I've already completed the chapter within 30 game days, and you can see that on any of my prior broadcasts and on my channel. All of those videos are already uploaded and available for you to watch. And the second one is build your base to level 5. I purposely only got mine to 4 on that, so that way I could show you it getting to level 5 for you. And I also avoided these other 3 chapter challenges as well, which for this one we are going to defeat all the boss trolls and gigantes before ending the chapter. And that one is actually fairly easy. You just gotta defeat all of them. Just gotta be careful not to miss one. That's all. And I will show you where all of those are at in this video. And let's see, the next challenge is actually a pretty challenging one. Complete the spectacular spa blueprint. Okay. For starters, you have to find the blueprint for it in a cave in the chapter, so you don't actually get that blueprint if you're not exploring. I will show you where it's at. And there's also an additional item that you will have to go out and learn how to build before you can complete this building. And that is the Fierce Fountain, which is in another location during the chapter you'll have to go to, and I'll show you where to go get that too. Other than that, building that spectacular spa blueprint is kind of lengthy, because that building requires a lot of different pieces. So it can be frustrating if you're not, used to building things with a lot of detail. But I will show you how to build this spectacular spa blueprint for that chapter challenge. And also the final challenge, which is actually fairly easy. It's discover the recipe for the Lyre of Slime Immemorial. And that is basically a harp that you will get. And once you do complete this challenge, it actually unlocks the crafting for that during each and every single region. So it doesn't matter what chapter you're in or in free build mode, once you've completed that final chapter challenge for this, you can craft that anywhere. And what that does is it actually changes the music to basically an old tone from some of the previous games. But we'll go ahead and start this challenges series, and I will go ahead and show you guys what you need to do. I'm going ahead and starting this from our load. I have previously beaten the chapter already on this save, and what we're going to do is we're going to start by go ahead and defeating the trolls and gigantuses, which is your third challenge for this chapter. Now normally you could use and need a, you don't have to actually round up a crew. I'm going to just for fun and to make the battles quicker against the trolls, but I don't actually need their help. Actually, we're gonna do it without it. I've got a cannon. I shouldn't actually need any help from any of the people, so. But what you're basically going to do is you're going to go to the first troll. He's actually right out here in the desert. So when you start, you come through the actual barricade where you first start your campaign mission. For this chapter, once you come there, you'll see this big fellow, and I'll show you on the map. Right here. There is the gate from where you came from, and your base is located. And right directly straight from the gate is your first of the bosses for that chapter challenge. You can't miss him. He's actually really huge on the map. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and defeat him. I'm going to eat some food real quick for my guy. And then I'm going to go ahead and run him down with my Bashmobile. We shouldn't even need our cannon for it. There we go. Alright, and that is the first troll defeated of those bosses for this chapter. And you will get something different from each one. This one, the first one, drops one of those vile visage decorations, which is basically a big head. Alright, so now that we've got that one done, we're going to go back and go to our first teleportal, because that's where the second troll boss is located. Alright, now that you've defeated the first, you're going to go ahead and enter your second portal, which I do believe that was your blue. It's the portal, the first portal you're going to receive. Yes, it was the blue. Okay. So you're going to go through the blue portal. And then you're going to come just like you're going to rescue your dear friend Barbella. And you will need a cannon for getting to this boss troll. So carry a cannon with you. You'll go through this gate just like you're going to defeat her. You will have a lot of these guys. Now this is also the same path you're taking to go free Miss Barbella. Now if you come through that gate right there, you will see a locked gate right here in the distance. And I will show you on the map. When you first enter this from the lava, you will take a right, come in, and then you'll swing straight through the second gate. And in that second gate, you will look directly across and see a big, huge troll boss monster directly behind the locked bars. You have to have a cannon to break these bars. So, I'm gonna drop my cannon real quick. And get rid of these wizards while I'm at it. And then boom, there goes the bars. So no problem there. I'm gonna just take my cannon back. Hold on. I've got a bunch of guys being rude. Do I have any healing herbs on me? I'm not even sure on this save. Doesn't look like it. Oh well, that restores hit points. And does the ice cream? No, just hunger. Okay. Alright, let me get back in my car. Oh, maybe not. Oh well. Well, I'll go right back there. Let me make some healing stuff real quick. But all you're gonna do is you're gonna knock down that gate with a cannon. I'll go right back there. Let me make some healing stuff real quick. Do I not have any stuff for healing? No, I do not. The ice cream restores 50 hit points, so we'll make 3 of those. There we go. And these gingerbreads restore health too. We'll make a bunch of those. Alright, there you go. We got substitute healing right there. And I'm going to swap them out. No, gotta see the life in there too. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in our blue portal and go right back there. And then we're gonna go ahead and kill that boss troll guy. And that is the second of the 4 total that you have to kill. You have to do 2 of these, 2 of the boss trolls, and then you have to do 2 gigantuses. But there's actually 3. I'll show you where the 3rd one is on the gigantus. I don't believe that 3rd one actually counts though. Actually, there's only 2. Alright, we're going to grab our cannon back after breaking that door down, and we're just going to get back in our car and beat him with our Bashmobile. Missed it. Alright, the second ogre is down, and this one actually drops you a base defense, which is your evil idols. Alright, now that we've got him beat, I'm just going to go ahead and use a Shimmer Wing to go back to base. And then we will go to our first Gigantus. Alright, and then we are going to go through our next portal, which is the red portal. And here is your snow lands of Galenholm. And in these snowy lands, you have your first Gigantus of the 2. And we're just going to go ahead and go straight to the Gigantus. And there he is. From the portal, you're going to go directly to your northwest, actually northeast. Just cut around that corner and you will see him. He is absolutely enormous, standing in the middle of the field. Alright, that is the first of your 2 Gigantuses. All you gotta do is defeat him. You can use a cannon, have your helpers from town go ahead and help you fight him. It's not very hard if you've got a Bashmobile. Just go ahead and defeat him, and then I will show you where the fourth of the trolls are, which is the second Gigantus. A slime stopped me? Really? Okay. Alright, that is the first of the Gigantuses defeated. And this one in specific drops a Draconic Column, which is another base decoration. Alright, now that I've got him down, we're going to use a Shimmer Wing and go to the last of the trolls that you have to defeat. And that is going to be in your final portal, which is the green portal. Alright, directly from this drop, from the portal, I've already made a hole in the mountain, so I don't have to actually go over it. Right where you drop, you're going to go right to the direct other side of this mountain right here. You'll see the water as a landmark. I'm just going to walk through the hole I made in the mountain during the chapter. Saves you a lot of climbing time. And directly past this water, I'll show you on the map, is your other Gigantus troll. You can see him in the distance. Your water's right here, and if you go directly straight from there, there is the other Gigantus. And then you're just gonna have to go ahead and defeat him, and that will actually complete your challenge for your third challenge, which is defeating the all boss trolls and Gigantuses in this chapter. And then we will start on the next challenge, which is going to be, well, the Spa Blueprint is the next one on the list, but I'm going to go over the Leer first. The Leer of the Immemorial, because it's a lot quicker. And then we'll go over the pattern for the Spectacular Spa Blueprint and getting the Fierce Fountain used by that pattern that you will have to have. Alright, when you defeat him, he drops a Dragon Lord's Standard, which is basically a banner decoration. Alright, right where you defeat this Gigantus right here, the second one, I'll show you where the blueprint is because we're right next to it, for crafting the Spectacular Spa Blueprint. If you come directly to the mountains right past the area where you fight that Gigantus, there is a cave right here. And you can see it on the map again. The Gigantus is right over there, and your Spectacular Spa Blueprint is right in this cave. Or not this cave, it's the other cave. That's a good mining one though. There's another cave right here on this side. One of them has the blueprint, the other one has a lot of resources for you to do. Alright, it's the second cave right here. That one's great for mining. This one right here holds a chest with your spectacular spa blueprint. One of them did. Maybe there was a third cave. I know it was one of the caves right here on the side. Let me check for the third. Nope, not on that side. I might have already passed it. Hold on. Oh, it is in one of those caves. That's why I wasn't seeing the chest, because I stole the chest earlier in the chapter. But in one of those first two caves right there, that's where you find the spectacular spa blueprint. The chest isn't there right now because I already grabbed it during the chapter. That's why I'm not seeing it now. Alright, you will grab that pattern and it will teach you to build this right here in specific. Hold on, I'll have to get out of my car to do that. It teaches you the recipe for building this room, which is your one of your chapter challenges for chapter 3. Where is it? It's not in that list. Let's look at blueprints. Okay, it's not showing up under my recipes though. But there is a spectacular spa blueprint. Should be in that list, but it's not. But you'll be able to actually research it. It might be in my inventory actually. But once you grab that blueprint, what you're going to do is go back to the town. And from the town, you're going to go ahead and you can start working on the spectacular spa. I'm not, because I'm going to show you the Leer of the Immemorial challenge first, which crafts you the harp. Alright, I'm going to check to see if I actually have that blueprint in hand already, real quick. I don't see it in the list though. That's fine. But we're going to go for the Leer, which is actually starts in your red portal. And you're going to need something called blue blocks before you can learn and find this pattern. I should have some in my inventory. Yes, I do. I have 15, which is more than enough. So I'm going to take these out. You won't learn them until you've completed the entire chapter, basically. It's one of the last things you get. Red portal, go exactly where you fought the Gigantus at. Alright, now the Gigantus is right here where we defeated him. Directly to the right is a cave, and I'll show you on the map. You fight the Gigantus there, and then you're going to go ahead and go in this cave right here on the wall. And you'll notice it by that design on the floor and the gargoyle statue. Really? Go away. Alright. Alright, so what you do is you take these blue blocks, and they have to be blue blocks. You can't substitute it for anything else. They won't work. And you'll fill in that pattern on the floor. Alright, once you fill in the pattern, the evil idol will disappear and the door will unlock. You just go through the door. And now there is a quick way to do this. You could bring 2 ivy. I don't think I have any ivy on me. Yeah, I do. You could use 2 ivy, go to this spot right here in specific. You hook your first left coming through that door. Just grab you 2 ivy, put them right here on the wall. And it'll let you climb right up and over to the chest that has your blueprint for the Leer of Immemorial. And I'll read it for you real quick too. There's a journal lying at the bottom of the chest. Larock picks up the book and begins to read. I am undone. I was so close to completing my life's work, and yet it has all come to naught. Even my attempts to reconstruct the Leer of Ire have failed. All I have to show for my efforts is this shrill and strident harp. Though my research has ended in failure, I remain hopeful that one day someone will stand on my stooping shoulders and complete my work. To whosoever should read this note, whether you're being human or monster, I challenge you to complete my designs. The rest of the book is filled with complicated diagrams and technical directions. It seems to be the instructions for making some sort of musical instrument. And you find the designs for the long-lost Leer of Immemorial. And it should throw it in your bags. Where is it? It should be basically a pattern that they put in your bag for the Leer. Once you learn those designs, you can actually go back to your town. I don't have any shimmer wings right now, so I'm just going to drive back. But while we were here, there is another spot that you'll also want to go. And I believe it's past one of these mountains. And that's for learning your Fierce Fountain. Actually, that's in your red portal. My bad. Not red, but blue. Blue portal is where you learn the Fierce Fountain for your spa design. Which you have to also, in turn, learn the blue portal. Learn the Fierce Fountain to be able to craft and complete that spectacular spa blueprint. which is your last challenge, really, for this chapter. But you still have to, learn the... I believe you actually get the challenge completion just for grabbing the design from that chest for this harp. But if you go to your crafting station, I'll show you it right here. Your miner's refinery should have this available once you've looted that chest we just went to. And this is what it is right here. The Leer of Slime Immemorial, which I think I already have one made in this base, but I can make another one real quick. And once you've actually done that challenge, you can build this harp in any region after you've actually learned this pattern. So let me go ahead and throw it down real quick. Alright, where did that harp go? There it is. Alright, this is what your harp looks like once you've created it. It's got your slime on the top of it. And you can hear how the music is right now. If I press X to use this, it's going to change the music entirely to a different format. So I'll show you that real quick. It changes the entire tone and everything for the music that's playing in the background. And you can build that and use it anywhere in any of the regions once you've learned that pattern. Alright, next we need to go to get our fierce fountain design that you'll need for the spectacular spa, and that is in your blue portal. There's blue. Alright. Now this item is a requirement for completing the design. You won't finish it without this pattern. To find it's fairly simple. Once you come from your drop on the blue portal, you're going to head in basically the western direction. It's easiest just to follow these mountains. I need some of those shimmer wings anyways. Alright, basically the person is going to be off of the map, really, on the other end of the mountains, which is why we're taking this path. You can't actually see them yet. Alright, right here for these mountains, what you're going to do is go to the other end, and you can almost see where the person's at. You'll know you're in the right space when you see this water with the brown tiles. So what we're going to do is head over here. Well, my guy jumped right. And once you get to that water section, you're very close, because right past it is the very tip where you find the person that teaches you the fierce fountain. And you can see the ogre staring at the building, not attacking or doing anything. And this person right here is going to show you how to build the fierce fountain. Now he's actually staring through a hole in the wall, so it's fairly noticeable you're in the right place. Finding it is the challenging part. And you'll see this woman here in a spa with a troll staring at her through the hole in the wall. You go ahead and talk to her. What manner of knave art thou to enter a lady's bath uninvited? I had a feeling I was being watched, and now 'twould seem the culprit hath revealed himself. Away, foul rogue, begone, begone. Oh, and when she says that, all she's basically wanting you to do is to get the troll to stop peeping on her. So you're going to put a block in his view so he can no longer see her. Alright, once you do that, when you talk to her, she will thank you. What? 'Twas not thee who didst lay an ambush against me, but a foul and loathsome troll? 'Tis curious that the fiend did not attack. Mayhap he was in fact a fine and gentlemanly troll, dedicated to protecting gentlewomen from harm. Though what harm could come to a ghost like me, I know not. Ha ha ha. I owe thee my thanks, stranger. As a reward for thy service, allow me to regale unto thee the long and storied history of the public baths of Alefgard. Well, is it not a fascinating subject? Doth thy mind not brim with possibilities as to how thine own baths might be improved? And here you get the light bulb and learn how to make your required decoration part for the spectacular spa. It is the fierce fountain. Alright? Once you learn how to make the fierce fountain, you can construct your spectacular spa as long as you've picked up the blueprint for it. So what I'm gonna do is, do I even have any more right now? No, I don't have any more shimmer wings. Normally I would just shimmer wing back to base, but I'm all out right now. So I'm just gonna go back to the base. Gonna grab some more of these feathers so I can make some shimmer wings when I get back to the base. Alright, now that we're back to the portal, we should be able to go ahead and make some more of those shimmer feathers. But now that we have the pattern for the fierce fountain, you can actually start crafting your last piece, which is that spectacular spa blueprint, which I've already actually built and constructed it on one of my other saves, so I'm just going to load that one real quick, because that building actually takes quite a lot of resources to farm. But once you get your design from the boxes in the cave and you get your fierce fountain, you can craft it. All the other stuff you just have to really farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and load my other save that already has that building complete real quick. Let me save this though. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and close it and